The question of governance, whether a republic or a monarchy is the superior form, has fascinated thinkers for centuries. At the heart of this debate stands one of history's most influential political theorists, Niccolò Machiavelli. In his seminal work, The Prince, and his broader body of work, Machiavelli examined the intricacies of power, politics, and leadership in various forms of government. His analysis of republics and monarchies is complex and provides a nuanced perspective on how states should be governed to ensure stability, prosperity, and the preservation of power. The following essay explores Machiavelli's views on republics and monarchies, comparing and contrasting the two systems through the lens of his political philosophy. Imagine standing in the corridors of power, where every decision can tip the balance of a nation's future. Would you prefer to be the sole ruler, guiding the state with unchallenged authority? Or would you choose a system of shared power, where governance is spread among the people and their elected representatives? This question of governance, whether a republic or a monarchy, is far from new, and it remains as relevant today as it was during the Italian Renaissance. The answer, however, depends largely on who you ask. One of the most thought-provoking answers to this debate comes from Niccolò Machiavelli, a man whose writings on power, politics, and leadership continue to echo through history. In examining his thoughts on republics versus monarchies, we uncover a fascinating exploration of political dynamics, human nature, and the pursuit of power. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of history, politics, and philosophy, uncovering the ideas that have shaped the modern world. Today, we embark on a deep exploration of Niccolò Machiavelli's thoughts on republics and monarchies, comparing these two forms of government and examining how Machiavelli's ideas continue to resonate in today's political landscape. Whether you are a history enthusiast, a student of political philosophy, or simply someone intrigued by the art of governance, this analysis will provide you with a deeper understanding of the complexities of statecraft. Machiavelli's views on republics are often overshadowed by his reputation for advocating ruthless political strategies in monarchies, particularly in The Prince. However, Machiavelli's Discourses on Livy, a work focused on the republics of ancient Rome, reveals a more comprehensive and favorable view of republican governance. He admired the Roman Republic, particularly its ability to balance power and avoid tyranny. For Machiavelli, a republic represented a system of governance that could provide stability and freedom for its citizens, if it was well structured and managed. In the Discourses on Livy, Machiavelli praises the Roman Republic for its mixed constitution, which combined elements of monarchy, aristocracy, and democracy. He believed that this mixed system was crucial in preventing any one group or individual from gaining too much power. The consuls, magistrates, and the Senate all had distinct roles, and this distribution of power created a system of checks and balances. Machiavelli argued that the conflict between these different factions, while occasionally tumultuous, was essential to maintaining a dynamic and balanced republic. The clash of interests between the ruling elites and the common people kept the government in check, preventing it from degenerating into tyranny or corruption. One of Machiavelli's most significant insights into republics is his belief in the importance of civic virtue. In his view, the success of a republic depends on the active participation of its citizens in public affairs. The virtue of its people, defined by their loyalty to the state and willingness to put the common good above personal interests, is what ensures the republic's stability and longevity. In particular, he emphasized the role of the military in preserving the state. A strong, disciplined army composed of citizens who were invested in the republic's survival would defend the state from external threats and maintain internal order. The Roman Republic, with its emphasis on citizen soldiers, exemplified this ideal. However, Machiavelli was not blind to the flaws inherent in republics. He acknowledged that republican systems could be fragile and subject to corruption. When the balance of power shifted too far in favor of one faction, or when citizens became disengaged from the political process, the republic could quickly fall into decline. Furthermore, Machiavelli recognized that the rise of powerful individuals, such as Julius Caesar, could pose a threat to republican stability. In such cases, the republic risked transforming into a monarchy, where one individual consolidated power and undermined the republican ideals. In contrast to his admiration for republics, Machiavelli's treatment of monarchies, particularly in The Prince, is often seen as more pragmatic and opportunistic. The work is largely a guide for rulers, specifically monarchs, on how to acquire and maintain power. Machiavelli's advice to monarchs is stark, focusing on the ruthlessness and cunning necessary to navigate the treacherous world of politics. Machiavelli's analysis of monarchies is rooted in his belief in the inherent instability of human nature. He famously argued that people are self-interested and unreliable, and as a result, the ruler must be prepared to act decisively, even if that means employing deceit, manipulation, and cruelty. Unlike the idealistic notion of the good ruler found in some political theories, Machiavelli's prince is a master of strategy and pragmatism. He must be willing to do whatever is necessary to maintain control, including betraying allies, breaking promises, and using force when needed. Machiavelli famously asserts, "The ends justify the means," highlighting his belief that the ruler's ultimate goal, preserving the state, is of paramount importance, even if the methods employed are morally questionable. However, Machiavelli's treatment of monarchies is not entirely cynical. While he advocates for ruthless tactics, he also acknowledges the importance of public perception. A successful monarch must be able to balance fear and love, using cruelty when necessary to instill respect and discipline, but also cultivating a positive image to maintain popular support. Machiavelli's prince must be able to navigate the delicate balance between being feared and loved, understanding that each quality serves a different function in securing the state's stability. Moreover, Machiavelli also emphasized the importance of adaptability in monarchs. A wise ruler, according to Machiavelli, must be able to adjust his tactics to changing circumstances. The ability to act swiftly in response to shifting political, military, or social conditions is what separates successful monarchs from those who fall prey to internal or external forces. The instability of monarchies, in Machiavelli's view, comes not from the form itself, but from the failure of the monarch to act decisively and effectively when challenges arise. At first glance, Machiavelli's treatment of republics and monarchies seems to offer two very different models of governance. While he praises republics for their balance of power and the active involvement of citizens, he also recognizes their potential fragility and vulnerability to corruption. In contrast, his treatment of monarchies is characterized by a focus on the ruler's ability to maintain power through cunning and force. However, upon closer examination, it becomes clear that Machiavelli's views on these two systems are more interconnected than they initially appear. One of the key themes in Machiavelli's political philosophy is the idea that power must be maintained at all costs. Whether in a republic or a monarchy, the survival of the state is the ultimate goal. In a republic, this means ensuring that no faction gains too much power and that the common good is prioritized over individual interests. In a monarchy, it means the ruler must be prepared to act ruthlessly to secure and consolidate power. Both systems, in Machiavelli's view, require a delicate balance of power, strategy, and pragmatism. Another important point of comparison between republics and monarchies in Machiavelli's thought is the role of the military. In both systems, the military is a central element of statecraft. In a republic, the military is composed of citizen soldiers, and its success depends on the active involvement of the people in the defense of the state. In a monarchy, the military is often a more professionalized force, directly under the control of the ruler. For Machiavelli, the success of either system hinges on the strength and loyalty of its military. Finally, Machiavelli's writings reveal a recognition of the human capacity for corruption and self-interest, regardless of the form of government. Whether in a republic or a monarchy, the greatest threat to stability comes from within, whether from factions within the government or from a ruler's own ambitions. In both cases, Machiavelli stresses the importance of vigilance, adaptability, and pragmatism in maintaining the state. In the debate between republics and monarchies, Machiavelli offers a nuanced and pragmatic perspective. His writings reveal that both systems of government have the potential for greatness or decline, depending on the leadership and the political context. In a republic, power is shared, and citizens must actively participate in the governance of the state, while in a monarchy, power is concentrated in the hands of a single ruler who must navigate the complexities of maintaining authority. Despite the differences in structure, Machiavelli's political philosophy underscores the importance of adaptability, strategy, and vigilance in safeguarding the state. As we continue to examine the works of Machiavelli and other political theorists, it becomes clear that the pursuit of power and stability is an enduring challenge, one that transcends the boundaries of any single political system. The lessons from Machiavelli's analysis of republics and monarchies remain as relevant today as they were during his time, offering valuable insights into the complexities of leadership and governance. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Machiavelli's thoughts on republics and monarchies. If you found this discussion insightful and thought-provoking, don't forget to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel for more deep dives into history, philosophy, and politics. Your support helps us continue to bring these fascinating topics to life. We look forward to taking you on more intellectual journeys in the future.